Hello everyone, Teresa here. A happy new year in advance to all of you. I am so sorry I've not been able to communicate for the past 3 or 4 months. A lot has really happened and it has made it quite difficult for me to be social. For instance, I didn't even have a phone. I got mugged at some point, so I wasn't able to have access to phone and it took me quite some time to even get one. This video is not about what happened or why I have not been social. It's just about me telling you about some experiences I've had, and I kind of didn't want to actually end this year without you guys seeing my pretty face and the fact that I am fine and everything is okay. So, with that being said, I have some lessons that I kind of wanted to share with you. So, my best lesson for 2020. My first lesson is that you will fail. You will fail. So fail forward. And people always say, fail fast to fail forward. I think we don't even understand that. It means whatever happens, you pick yourself up and you go with the next step. You may never know what lessons or what opportunities lie ahead of the storms or challenges that you faced. I took time to also ask my sis about her life lessons that I felt that she's also going through a lot this year. And the first thing she said was like, you need faith, believe in the impossible. I cannot emphasize the importance of faith in every situation you find yourself. I think it doesn't really matter whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Buddhist. It doesn't really matter. But there should be a solid foundation. There should be something that you believe so much in that is the backdrop of your life. And you should never ever lose that spark that inspires you about tomorrow, the thing that keeps you alive, what wakes you up, whatever the steps you in your sleep, like your dream and everything. Second lesson here, which is third, I would get confused because I would have in mind. Learn to be strong on your own. That was a big lesson for me. I won't lie. I think most of the times we are strong, but we are not strong enough on our own, because whenever you are down, you feel that you have networks, you have friends, you have family that you can fall back on. But I kind of now think that I don't think people are always there for you when you need them. And you cannot blame these people because they also have certain things that are going on in their lives and they might not be able to be present during the times that you need them. So it would be important to groom yourself enough to be strong, specifically in situations where nobody is preaching for you or pulling up for you. There's another lesson here for me, which is you would grieve. You won't be this bubbly person. You won't be that person. Always you're glowing, always exploring. You know what I think? Social media is good, but that is the lie that we all want to believe in. When I was down or going through a lot of things, you go on my social media, you won't see anything. Particularly, I am sad, I am down, I am just off, almost at the verge of losing my mind. So the last thing that I would think about would be to take a phone and take a picture and just post it. I mean, like, it doesn't even make sense to me. It's like when you're sad, you just cry. So I feel that you would grieve. So why don't you just take that time to get some rest, get some sleep? Some people actually go for vacation, and let me just tell you, I had planned to go to Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, and Cote d'Ivoire. I've not been able to complete the trip that I wanted to do because of what really happened. But something really bad happened before I even went to Togo, because I had planned to go to Togo and then the thing happened just like 2 days to that. I'm like, yeah, this thing is, I cried that day. Yo, I was crying on the floor. I was looking for alcohol all over. I couldn't find because I came home to see that. I didn't ask my siblings and they were laughing at me after that day. But I didn't let that stop me from taking my trip to Togo. And I wish I had carried on that to complete all the trips that I wanted to do. But unfortunately, I wasn't in a better mental state to do that. Learn to say no. Learn to say no. I learned this lesson, courage to say no, back in 2019. But I never saw the impact of this up until something really significant happened this year. I have been saying yes to a lot of friends. When friends need me, I'm kind of like, yes. Even if you need my help, if it's finance, I think it's only finance if I don't have them, and I'm like, no. But I think I'm that person that is built up in such a way that I always want to make you guys comfortable or people around me comfortable. So the first thing that comes to mind is yes, even though it makes me uncomfortable. And after this thing really happened in life, I was sitting with a friend and we are having the discussion. He was telling me, you really need to stop this. You are not this type of person. You don't enjoy this. You don't enjoy that. So why are you doing it? And he was like, if you ever have to do something for me, if you ever have to do something for someone and later have a regret or feel uncomfortable, then choose yourself. Don't do it because it's not good for your mental state. Another lesson for my beautiful sister is be always ready for uncertainties. And this is how she explains hers. She said, nothing is permanent in life. It's beautiful. Nothing is ever guaranteed, including life itself. Breath. Our life is in season and it's in phases. There are seasons where you are happy, where everything is going so well, your business is going well, career is going well, you've been able to achieve all your financial goal, your buildings you have put in up, like all the goals are, on point. And there are seasons where you can actually lose everything. You need to prepare yourself enough for those uncertain seasons because nothing is ever guaranteed, my friend. Nothing. This is also to me, actually. She said we should always ask for help, always ask for help. And I feel most of her lessons are actually personal to me because she explains that even if someone is unable to help you, they might refer you to someone. I'm going to explain it in my way that I feel when you speak to someone about something, even listening is therapy, having someone listen to you. I find it difficult when people are grieving, like, deep grieving, you lost someone and with you. It's so difficult for me to actually say anything. It's just hug you, kiss you, do whatever I have to do to make you a bit sane. But I really don't have the words, and I don't know if it's also because of my past experiences of having lost my dad at a very tender age and having lost some family members that are very close to me. Yeah, I don't know if it comes from that, where I've built myself in such a way that I know what you feel, but I just can't say anything. So, yeah, she said you should ask for help. And I think this is also, it's not personal to me, but it's a lesson that I'm taking that I have to ask for help. For instance, something really happened this year after my two shops were demolished. I was trying to get the material stuff that I had, just secure them, including the money. But it comes with a lot of stuff, and also the other shop also had other stuff. And then in the process of trying to get those stuff, someone was working at home, and then this gentleman came to me and he was like, can I help you get the stuff? And so I was like, oh no, I'm good. And then I was doing my stuff 3 to 4 hours. He picked his back, being so kind and being so nice. He was like, can I really help you get the stuff? And I was like, it's just so difficult for me when I have people around because it makes me so slow and I get so confused on where to put other stuff. But when he turned back and he was leaving, I was like, oh my God, his help is really needed. Like I could do with just him. He could be useful to me. Yeah. So it's a lesson that I'm also learning, or something that I'm also picking up. And my other lesson is that there are opportunities in the storms. Maybe you need to stop and reflect. You've been too busy with life and not looking at the other side of the story. This I wrote after I have lost, this year I have lost so much. I've lost money, I've lost my shop. I still have a job, so thank God. I still have life, so thank God. But I was thinking about it. Why? What is the lesson? Because that's what I'm asking God now. Purpose and lesson. What is the purpose for my life? What do I have to share with you guys? What do I have to share with the rest of the world? And also, whatever happens, whether good or bad, what are the lessons that are coming up? And I'm like, something. You've been too busy looking at the goals and the vision. You've just been so busy because that's all you know. You're not actually looking at the other side of the story. I'm not looking at the other side, and that is what this experience has presented me. I had a brother. I don't think I have even enough picture of what I want, because now I begin to question the stuff that I said I wanted. Do I really want them, or I really want something else? So yeah, we've been busy. Take a rest. Look at the other side of the story. Okay, some of your goals are going to be tempered with here your interest and passion wins. With what I said, that sometimes you need to look at the other side of the story. I feel whatever passion you have, interest you have, you are go it's going to be tempered with, or it's going to, yeah, at some point. And it's just for you to know whether this is really what you want. When you sleep, what you dream about, do they keep coming back to you? What, blah, 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 yeah, that. You just have to make sure that it's the interest that keeps you going. Another beautiful lesson for my sister is self-invest. Mental, social, financial, emotional, and spiritual. You need to self-invest. You need to self-invest. I don't think I do the stuff that I thought, or I took them for granted. I used to do a lot of exercise when I was young. I used to be very sporty. I love reading. I don't like watching too much movies. That's me. I love music, but I'm not the social media type of person who knows everything that is crap. You know what I mean? I love nature. Take me to the beach, I'm seeing the mountain, I'm seeing anywhere that has nature, the forest, I'm seeing. And at a point, I wasn't actually doing all these things, and I didn't even know the importance of this in my life. I didn't know the importance of this in my mental journey up until things started happening. I needed to be focused and ask myself, what have you been doing for the past 15 to 16 or 20 years? Has it been working for you? Why did you stop doing it? What is stopping you? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so I just wanted to say um, Merry Christmas. I've not had a chance to say that. I love you guys so much. For those of you that are rooting for me, I am rooting for all of you. I cannot wait for a year. I know problems or challenges are never going to cease, but I can't wait for that year where we are strong enough, our smiles are ever present, we are ever strong, and all we have to say is to inspire other people with whatever that is happening in our life, and yet live gracefully through our challenges. So thank you so much for those that have been checking up on me. You can see, I just wanted to show you my face, and I wanted you to get this before we start. The other year, since 2023, is just some few hours away. So yeah, to my returning subscribers, you are beautiful. You are enough. You are intelligent. You're smart. You got this. You can do everything. I know you also have a story you'd want to share with me. You can just put that out in the comment section, or I don't know how you feel comfortable expressing, but I hope you also find someone that you can say things to, because sometimes I feel saying them out is a beautiful way of inspiring others, or even good for your own health. And to anyone that finds themselves here new on this platform, my name is Teresa Yoga. This is an exploration channel. We are yet to find something very solid. As I told you, I'm still seeking for my purpose. Yeah, so I'm hoping that next year would be better, as I was thinking I would have done that within the 6 months in Ghana. But as I told you, I wasn't prepared for uncertainties. I never ever thought about things escalating to this extent, because I thought I was a bit stable before coming home. And yeah, so please stay with us. Subscribe to our channel. Send me a comment. If you find whatever I'm doing nice, love you. Stay safe. Stay sane. Seek love. Find it. Build on it. Like, eat it. You need love to sustain yourself. You need it everywhere. Bye. We'll see each other some other time.